Maya James grew up in a quiet town just outside Portland, Oregon. A place where folks smiled in grocery store lines and said God bless, even when they didn't mean it. From the time she could walk, Maya was taught to say please, thank you, and to never, ever let anyone feel left out. Her mom was a nurse. Her dad ran a local bookstore. They were kind, simple people who believed goodness was its own reward. And Maya? She believed that too for a long time. As a little girl, she'd carry extra snacks in her backpack in case a classmate forgot lunch. She once gave away her favorite scarf because a friend said it was pretty. In return, that same friend laughed about her thrift store jeans at lunch. But Maya brushed it off. Maybe she's just having a bad day, she'd say. That line became a mantra. In high school, she did other people's homework, thinking it made her dependable. When bullies knocked books from her hands, she picked them up with a smile. Kindness always comes back around, she told herself. And sometimes it did, but rarely in the way she expected. Mostly she got used, overlooked, unseen. Still, Maya smiled. She got a scholarship to study marketing at a university in Seattle. Her roommates were nice at first, until they realized Maya would clean up without complaining. Dishes? She did them. Trash? She took it out. Groceries went missing. Someone always drank her almond milk. Still, she stayed quiet. Once, they threw a party the night before her midterms. Her textbooks were ruined in spilled beer. Her only comment? It's okay. I'll reprint the notes. Her roommate hugged her, tipsy and giggling. You're honestly too sweet. Like, too nice for this world. Maya didn't know if it was a compliment or a warning. People liked Maya for what she offered, not who she was. At 21, she met Jason Reed, a charming graphic designer at a local gallery. He was witty, spontaneous, and drawn to her like a moth to a gentle flame. He called her Sunflower, said she was the kind of woman that made people believe in love again. For a while, Maya believed him. But love with Jason meant carrying more than her share. He lost his job. She paid the rent. He forgot Valentine's Day. She cooked dinner anyway. He invited his ex over just to talk. She bit her tongue, afraid of seeming jealous. Once, she saw a strange name light up his phone at midnight. Relax, he said, wrapping an arm around her. Don't turn into that kind of girl. So she didn't. She turned into the girl who trusted, who stayed, who gave and gave. Then came the betrayal she couldn't swallow. She had just finished working a double shift at her marketing internship when she walked into Jason's apartment and found him half-dressed, on the couch, laughing with a girl in her underwear. The girl looked shocked. Jason looked annoyed.
Maya.
It's not what it looks like. She stood still, keys in hand. Her heart didn't break. It cracked like cold glass under sudden heat. Was it worth it? She asked, her voice thin. Jason shrugged. You'll forgive me. You always do. And, God help her, she almost did. The next day, Maya sat on a park bench for hours, watching people walk by. Kids with ice cream, runners with earbuds, a man reading the New York Times on his phone. The world spun on indifferent. And she realized, so had her life. Work wasn't better. Her supervisor, Derek, had asked her to write a pitch for a nationwide organic food brand. She stayed up 3 nights, perfecting it. Derek promised they'd present it together. But when the meeting came, he stood at the front alone, using her exact words, and taking full credit. Everyone clapped. Maya sat in the back, invisible. Again. That night, she stared at herself in her bathroom mirror. Her reflection looked tired, hollow. She touched her chest as if searching for proof that her heart was still beating. She whispered, Is this who I really am or who they let me be because it's easy to use someone like me? She didn't sleep that night. The next morning, she asked for a meeting with HR. She brought emails, timestamps, drafts, everything. She explained how Derek had taken her work without credit. HR promised to look into it, which usually meant nothing. But something about Maya's new composure unnerved them. You've never filed a complaint before, one manager said. I was taught to be quiet, Maya answered. But I'm learning silence doesn't protect you. It just protects the people who hurt you. She moved out of Jason's apartment, packed her books, her sweaters, her silence, left the key on the counter, and walked away. Jason texted once. "You're overreacting." She didn't reply. People noticed the shift. Her coworkers tiptoed more. Her friends blinked when she said no. The girl who once bent to accommodate everyone was now drawing clear lines. "You've changed," they said. "No," she replied. "I just stopped letting the world mold me into someone I didn't recognize." She started her own small agency. Just her laptop, and a growing list of ethical clients. She worked from cafes, from rooftops, from silence. It wasn't glamorous, but it was hers. She set clear office hours, refused clients who wouldn't respect her time. She let kindness guide her, but no longer defined her. Her phone buzzed less. That was okay. The ones who called now were real, honest. Maya didn't stop being nice. She still held doors open, still mailed handwritten birthday cards, still fed the neighbor's cat when they were away. But she stopped being available to be broken. Kindness, she learned, should flow from fullness, not through sacrifice. Her breaking point became her power. Being too nice had almost erased her, not because goodness is weakness, but because she gave away so much, there was nothing left to protect. You can still be a good person and say no. You can give and expect respect. You can love deeply and still walk away when you're not loved back. Because if you don't set boundaries, the world will draw them for you. In red, in pain, in silence. And Maya? She's still soft, but not silent. Still kind, but no longer invisible. She's not too good for this world. She's just good enough for herself. Finally.